In this 3-minute game review, we're looking at Iron Oath. So hit that subscribe button and let's jump into it. Iron Oath is a turn-based tactical RPG blended with strategy elements where you play as a mercenary captain who has just been betrayed and left for dead. Throwing yourself out into the world, you must now rebuild your company of mercenaries for revenge and to fight dark forces that threaten to destroy the world. The 16-bit pixel visuals were a little rough around the edges, but the general art style was beautiful and befitting of the rich lore-filled setting and story, scoring a 6 out of 10 for visuals. The classical soundtrack is beautifully composed and performed, while the sound effects felt heavy and impactful. Scoring an 8 out of 10 for sound design. The main story was intriguing and well written, and there were several side quests with good stories and good characters. However, I wished my party members had more backstory and character development. I felt little to no connection with them, and sometimes their deaths were meaningless because you could just go to the inn and hire another person to replace them. The story is told mostly through text, so be prepared to do lots of reading. I would give the story a 6 out of 10. The game boasts familiar turn-based RPG combat of up to 4 party members. You can use environmental hazards like holes in the ground and falling rocks to your advantage. Exploring dungeons presents dangers and experiences which can affect your party members negatively, especially when you make the wrong choices. The world map is where things get a lot more interesting as you travel from town to town, taking up jobs while haggling and hiring more mercenaries to add to your company of misfits. Every town and faction has a disposition towards you, and the further you progress in the game, the more apparent and important these dispositions become. You'll need all the allies you can get on your side. The map is pretty huge, so there are definitely no lack of allies or enemies. Your mercenaries' loyalty is also affected by your actions and affiliations, so choose wisely. The game can get brutally difficult at times, and it is nearly impossible to keep everyone alive to the end of the game, but such is the mercenary life in this gritty fantasy setting. Gameplay gets a solid 8 out of 10. With its many better than average parts, there isn't one singular standout element. The lack of involvement and engagement of your randomly generated party members is also a little bit of a letdown, especially when you compare it to games like Divinity Original Sin or the Mass Effect series. That said, fans of turn-based RPGs who need to scratch an itch should check the game out on Steam for sure. If you prefer action RPGs over turn-based RPGs, do check our other review on Ghost Lore, a recently launched action RPG on Steam. Otherwise, feel free to browse the other 3-minute indie game reviews. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you're looking for more 3-minute indie game reviews.